which is what I'm recording on because, you know, that's life. Anyway, take 2. This is an introduction. My name's Jared. I'm a voice actor. I'm trying anyway. Yeah, I'm new to the world. I was gonna start this series a lot earlier. At least I had the idea for it, but there's no way I had time. I have a little bit of time now, and if not, we're just gonna make time. We're gonna do this like once a week. That's my plan. We're gonna do this, but I basically started this for real about a year ago. Last year, January, basically exactly a year ago. And since then, I've gone from, oh, wow, I did an audiobook on ACX to getting coaching and professional demos done and a lot of research on what I would like to do. So right now I have narration and commercial demos just because those are, I don't know, I feel like everyone starts there. But I would love to get into video games and, you know, stuff like that. I've played video games my whole life. They're a good time. They're fun. I love cartoons. I've always wanted to do cartoons and, you know, whatever. So we'll see if we can make our way over to that side of the world. You know, huge inspirations. Don LaFontaine with his movie trailers and Michael Winslow with his noises and his sound effects, you know, and you got people like Jim Cummings who play Winnie the Pooh and pretty much everybody from your frickin' childhood, Darkwing Duck and, you know, Robert Paulson with the Animaniacs and, you know, there's a lot of them. Anyway, tons of amazing, beautiful, fantastic people that we can follow in the footsteps of. But, yeah, I don't know. Figured I'd start this as a little log, kind of introduce myself, kind of where I come from. I don't know where I come from. I don't know where I come from. Yeah, I've been doing this. I guess I technically started 2019. Always wanted to do it. And I started streaming on Twitch, and I met a couple people, and they were like, hey, we're going to do this abridged series. Kind of like Dragon Ball Z Abridged, which if you've seen it or not, it's huge on YouTube. But they're like, you should try out for some of the parts. I was like, sure. So I tried out for the slime villain that's in the first episode, and then I tried out for All Might, who's one of the big main heroes. And I'm like, All Might, I am here to rescue you. You know, just a big hero-y guy, but he also has this small, oh man, I just hate my life kind of shriveled up form, you know. He doesn't really, but that's just, you know, what he looks like. And I got that part. And we were in the middle of, we got up to episode 3. We were recording it. Episode 2, I think, had just rolled out. But Bandai Namco actually copyright struck us for some reason, which sucks, because the first video had 1 million views, the second video had 2 million. It was nuts. We had millions of views, which I never expected. And people were laughing, and it was a good time. I had some fun with that, and while I was streaming, I did some intros for some of the streamer friends I knew. One guy had me, you know, just do a little southern read for him. The other guy had me do some big old wrestling, you know, shouts like WWE classic wrestlers. And I don't know, it was a good time, and it was something I always wanted to do it. So it was oh wow, this is fun. I'm streaming, I'm meeting new people, I'm doing all this stuff, doing voice, I guess at the time voiceover work, but I didn't really think of it like that. It was weird. But that's what I did. It was fun. And then I had to stop streaming, and I fell out of touch with everybody because I moved. You know, I got busy. I changed jobs. I moved across the country. Just life. I have kids, you know, whatever else. And now I'm in a position where I'm able to start it in a sense, you know. I figured, why not? If not now, why not now? So I figured I'd start it, and I wanted to do this series, but a little busy for that. But now I'm you know what? Why not? Carve out a little bit of time every week, sit down, talk for a couple of minutes, and then edit the video. Which I've done lots of video editing. I've been trying to be on YouTube and Twitch and whatever else since YouTube started. I think I uploaded my very first video on a separate channel in 2005 5 or 6, like when YouTube started. And, it's just always been something fun. I don't know. Do I have good video ideas? Probably not. Do I ramble? Absolutely. Should I script stuff? Probably. But, but yeah, and here I am. Here we are. We're here. I'm doing this. I'm learning marketing, which is crazy. I basically had to learn like everything from the ground up. I had to learn how to write emails. I've never been in a profession where I had to write emails. I've been, at high school. I was part of the tech team. I built websites. I did digital photography. I, built computers. That stuff is all fine and dandy. I even worked on cars, whatever. And then I was a caddy at a golf course and, whatever. And then I went straight into the military at 17 and I spent 5 years in the Marine Corps. And then I was a mechanic and I worked at 2 hotels at the same time. I would work at one hotel. Then at the end of it, go to a night shift at another hotel. So I'd be working it from 2 in the afternoon to 7 in the morning, I worked at hotels. I worked as a mechanic. I even made the crowns that go into your teeth, like mouth, when you have teeth from the dentist. And now I'm a carpenter. You name it, I've done it. I'll try everything at least once. But and now we're here doing this. I'm rambling, but it's just interesting. I'm excited. I'm hoping I can meet some people here on the interwebs that are also either early on in their journeys or have experience doing this kind of stuff, But yeah, basically all that to say, I guess, I've had to learn everything from the ground up. I've had to learn how to write emails. I had to learn how to market. I've had to learn how to do everything. And it's taking time. I still have a lot to learn. I'm learning it all every day. I try to learn a little bit, I've watched so many voiceover marketing and voiceover videos on YouTube that YouTube is like out of them. People like Mark Scott and Paul Schmidt, those guys are great. They know how to do their marketing. They got it nailed down, and they're awesome. I'm in the community of a couple of them, and it's great to meet people and connect with people and be held accountable for certain things, and it's a great time. But, figured I'd start making this series, see where everyone else is at, what everyone else is doing, give updates in case anybody cares, I guess. If not you, then I do, and this will be a log for myself. But you know what? That's life, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, hopefully you guys have an amazing, fantastic day. I'm going to get off of here. Leave some comments about where you're at in your journey. Maybe if you're already established, how you got started. What some tips and tricks for the younger guys, I guess. Other than be yourself. That's what everyone always says, and here I am being myself. How do you not be yourself, I guess. So hopefully you have an amazing, fantastic day. I'll see you next time, and goodbye.